All right, this is Intimate Ghetto Sessions, number 6. I'm here with Miss
Honey-mustard.
Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You could have been anywhere in the world. You just chose to be with the sexiest nigga in Arizona.
Oh, okay. You about right so far.
Much.
It's been, yeah.
There ain't much. It's just me.
Okay.
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 What got you out here in Arizona?
I am here for a Pretty in Pink bridal shower weekend with my best friend who's getting married in June.
Okay. How much fun have you had since you've been here?
If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it about a good strong 6.5.
A 6.5. Okay. Want to take it to the car?
Yeah, I guess it's
That's cool.
unless.
And we take it into the car. You talking about you can't keep no dude. What's the problem?
Well, it's not that I can't keep one. I just rather not have one and deal with the BS that comes with not all men, but most.
What are the most common negative traits that you run into?
Liars and cheaters.
I just found out that Janet Jackson got cheated on by Jermaine Dupri's ugly ass. So how are you getting cheated on?
I mean, but Janet Jackson, me. So that just.
I mean, that's kind of the same level. You might be a little above her.
Well, thank you. But I don't know. I guess people are wired the way they are. Like I found with an individual that, so because I went to school for psychology when I was doing like my nursing program and stuff, I learned a lot. You are where you're raised. You know what I'm saying? You are from which you came. So a guy who is raised by a pimp, like real life dad was a pimp, mom was promiscuous. So
Your mama was a hoe.
So with that being said, you come from a hoe and a womanizer. What are you gonna get? What is the product gonna be? Most likely he's gonna be a hoe ass womanizer. So unless he at some point in his life thought to himself like, dang ma, you kind of out there. Dang dad, you didn't have to do her like that. I want to be different. And until you decide to be different, you're gonna be exactly who you are. So I think the key to having some type of successful relationship is knowing who you messing with.
Okay.
And the sooner you figure that out, the sooner you'll know what you're getting with them.
What are some of the good things that you've been through?
First of all, allow me to be clear.
On everything?
I've not been in a lot of relationships. I've had 2.5, because one never really developed into a relationship, but I'm not gonna discount him. We had some stuff going on. But the other 2 solid relationships, I've only been hurt by one person. Like Stone Cold had my heart broken. I've had a lot of good things and I had a lot of bad things from one person. When I'm talking to like my friends and stuff, it seems like women have to learn the same lesson 10 times from 10 different men, because you saw how it went the last time. You don't have to do that shit again.
I didn't see nothing.
Not you. Not you, but I'm talking about women. Like every woman's they story about the guy that fucked them over.
Okay.
It's the same story, different guy, same one guy. That's it. So I say that to answer your question. I've had a lot of good. Just trying to get to the level of a relationship, just dating and meeting guys, it's all the same. They are in a relationship and not telling you. Married and don't tell you until the vibe is there, like, oh, you know, I probably should have told you this from the beginning, but I got a wife at home.
Of course I'm not gonna tell you.
Why?
Because you ain't gonna let me fuck.
But that's the thing with me, you can't fuck me fast anyway.
I mean, I could tell that.
Now, I'm very different from the rest. And that's not to discount her, but she's not me and I'm not her.
Well, I mean, you are among the 0.2% that ain't shaking her ass on the internet.
Yeah, I made a post on my story the other day and somebody was like, you are so mean. And the meme said something like, I don't have to twerk for all my followers, I just get mine off a smile. And it's true. Like I have nearly 50,000 followers.
For real?
And yeah, like if you read it now, it's gonna say 49K, but on my side it'll tell me exactly how many.
Okay.
So I have 49,000 followers and I didn't have to show no ass and titties to get it.
Congratulations. That's an actual feat. There's this girl on OnlyFans that made like $1 million by just showing her feet. All she did was put lotion on her feet.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's possible. You just
I mean,
want to be a whore.
I've gotten, like, if you go on my Instagram, I have a few pictures where it's just my feet or just my hands and my feet. And when I post stuff like that, I get so many guys like, start an OnlyFans, you know, for your feet only. Like, I've gotten it. And I guess the money is always the motive, but the money is a bonus. I do get paid from Meta for posting. Nothing astronomical, but I do. And
Okay.
I've thought about it. I just haven't. Like, I just don't want to be that girl.
Ain't there nothing wrong with it?
Yeah. Well, for showing my feet, I wouldn't mind being that girl. And honestly, if I didn't uphold such a standard with myself, I probably would have an OnlyFans. But I can't go out like that. I have three children. So what am I supposed to say to them? You know? So.
You know, that's a good question. What do these women say to their kids? I never really thought about that.
I don't know. I can't imagine how the conversation goes, especially my son is 17 years old and he's actually as popular as me, but the kid version. I could not imagine him having to face his counterparts in there telling him like, dog, was that your mama? Is that her with that sun tattoo on the back of her neck? Ass down or ass up, face down? Like, I can't, how do I explain to him like, son, that's how we bought this house? You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a better way. And I know I could rack up some money if I wanted to on there, but I can't. I don't want to ever have to explain that to my kids at the end of the day. And I think that some women probably feel like, okay, I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
No, bitch.
You ever see a white woman with the big ass fake titties? This retarded ass fake. You know what I mean? Her dude is black and she's around like Mormons, so they real racist over there, right? And then two, she's doing all this sexual shit. Her son was about 16, 17, right? Yeah. He's pissed.
Of course he is.
Understandably, he's pissed, right?
And what type of trauma is how long, you know? And that's why it's so many men who don't like their mamas. That's why they don't like us, because you hate your mama. So the smallest little thing that I could do to piss you off, you hate me. And niggas is killing bitches and throwing them in fucking trunks because you can't control your emotions because your mama wasn't shit.
Man, I just seen a nigga that he killed his wife and threw her in a puddle of acid, melted her.
What?
Real shit.
Where?
Stephen said he had planned to kill Trisha in advance, but although he spent all day with her the day of the murder, he couldn't get up his nerve. Finally, Stephen told them he was determined to do it and texted Trisha, their 2-year-old daughter who was spending the night with him in an Airbnb, was sick. When Trisha arrived, Stephen said he first tried to strangle her, but waited for her to regain consciousness so he could force her to reveal her email password and other information. Stephen said he planned to write fake emails to make Trisha's family think she had gone to Haiti on a mission trip. But when Trisha regained consciousness, Stephen said he beat her in the head with a club until she quietened. Then he choked her to death. Their daughter was sleeping in the next room. Stephen then took Trisha's body to a remote site in the Hungryland Preserve, where he had already dug a hole and readied a container with acid. It was there that he cut up her body with a chainsaw and buried her remains in an acid-filled container. He agreed to take them to her body in exchange for a 35-year plea deal that spared him the death penalty.
Yeah, that shit wild. But I bet you he can't stand his mama.
They didn't get into his mom. How do you feel about men that have a problem with women, but the underlining problem is a relationship with their mom?
It's unfortunate, I believe, because a lot of men who have problems with their mothers, first, they're not disclosing that they got a problem with their mama. And there's a lot of women not smart enough to ask, how's your relationship with your mom? I would have asked you that, but you had already said some things about your mother that wasn't negative. So I didn't feel inclined. I feel like there's a good enough relationship there that you're not that type of crazy. I think it's unfortunate when men don't like their moms. It's so bad, for lack of a better word, that it's the downfall of all their relationships. Because your mother did something to hurt you and you haven't gotten the healing that you need from it to be a better man to this woman who's unknowingly, she don't even know why you doing her so bad. So it's unfortunate.
So you said you only had 2 real relationships. Out of the situations that you've had, what has been the worst situation that you've been in?
My daughter father.
No. Outside of that.
That was the worst thing. I haven't had A lot of drama. Fortunately, I haven't had to deal with it. That's why I say I've had more good than bad. I just had bad from one person that lasted for as long as I allowed it to last.
Okay.
Until I realized, like, wait, my worth, and I don't have to deal with this. It wasn't abusive or anything. It was just the infidelity of it. I probably could have let it go sooner, but because this was like my first time ever having to deal with it, I'm trying to figure it all out. I'm trying to heal him, heal me, fix him, when all the while it wasn't my job to fix him. He should have came fixed. He should have came healed.
We were talking about women's makeup earlier, right?
Yeah.
Why does everybody look the same in your opinion?
I started to say this when we were talking about it. I hate that we're having this conversation and I have a face full of makeup, but this is so rare for me.
Trust me, this is nowhere close to what would they really be doing.
I get it, but I do have on makeup, and the audacity in me to be having this conversation.
Don't even worry about it. I'm not even gonna cut this out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But for the people who don't know me, they, women like, how this bitch go be talking and she got a face
fuck
full.
Them. No, fuck all that. We're not doing none of that. Fuck them. Speak your mind.
Yeah. I think a lot of women makeup, BBLs, bad ones too, like terrible, is all to catch the attention of a man who don't want you anyway.
We don't care about none of that.
I know. It's a very small amount of women who do this for them. But I believe the majority do it for men and for the attention that you can receive.
Real quick, what do you think about the women that are doing it for other women? Because that's in there too.
Trying to outshine the next woman or something like that.
Yeah.
Listen, you gotta be happy with yourself. Cause the woman that you trying to outshine, she ain't even thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? You done beat your face. This lady, it took her almost an hour to put this shit on my face. So imagine sitting there all this time thinking you looking better than her, and she don't even give a fuck. So that's unfortunate too. Women have to have a certain level of confidence where you have to not give a fuck. Like, I know I am not the most liked person. I'm not the prettiest person.
Stop.
No, I've seen great looking women.
Stop.
Not that they look better. I don't feel like nobody look better than me.
Stop.
But there are. Listen.
Stop. I'm not gonna let you do none of this. No.
But what I'm saying is, I like tequila. You like what?
Everclear 190.
Ooh. See what I'm saying? I wouldn't sign up for that. So that's what I'm saying. Potato. People like what they like. Sometimes I'm not it, and that's okay too. You gotta love yourself enough to walk through this room. Like when you see me again later, this is gonna be gone. Granted, I got enough time to get it all off.
The lashes too?
You want me to keep them?
I was asking.
Probably so.
Okay. I'll take it all off.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I'm natural normally every day. If it wasn't for this event, then I wouldn't have all of this. I'm okay with my regular face. My skin color is uneven. I have dark circles. I don't care about none of that. I still can grab somebody on my way out.
I guess the phone can't see me shaking my head. Yes, right? See, me and my homeboys, we used to call it suckage, right? But what's some of the wildest DMs that you've gotten?
I can post anything, like my feet. They'll be like, let me fly you out.
Oh, feet? I ain't want to fly on no feet.
I know. From the most wild to the most simple. Let me fly you out just to rub your feet. I got guys want me to come step on a dick with my feet. Just offers to eat my ass like a cupcake.
Real quick.
And pay me.
Real quick. I've heard that is weird for women, right? Because it's like if you say that to one woman, you say that to everybody. How do you feel about somebody asking you straight up, can I eat your ass? Not
a fan. To me, your ass is an exit.
Okay.
It's an exit. It's not an enter. So it's not my thing. Have I enjoyed it before? Yes, I have.
The penetration or the licking?
I prefer not to be penetrated in my ass. It's not my thing. To just have it licked is okay. It don't make my world go round. I don't need it. It's weird. It is weird to me because it's an exit. And granted, I get so many random men to ask me, it makes me wonder, do you care if my ass is clean? Like, do you know if I wash my ass that day? Like, am I just that pretty where you don't care? I don't want no guy that I just met asking me that, because I do feel like this is just I feel like that's like a super intimate thing. Like you should know your person, and y'all should have been down and through there a few times before you even do something like that. Like that shouldn't be your opening line to me, because
That's an opening line.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's been an opening line, or it'll come like after, how was your day today? So what you doing later? You think I could eat your ass? You know, type of thing. So it's asked more often than not, and I am not impressed. I am not interested at all.
For a nigga that is thirsty enough to holler at you, what is the correct way to come at you?
How to ask me, can he eat my ass?
No.
Oh.
Just to come at you in general. Yeah. Oh, as a regular person.
Just be regular. Like, I just met somebody through somebody recently. I posted a picture of my friend and on my Facebook and told him happy birthday. And a friend of his saw the picture and was like, oh my God, that's your girl? He like, yeah, that's my friend. He was like, oh, I've been following her on Instagram forever. Hook me up. Get on the phone with him. He's so starstruck. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to you. The real Callherhunnymustard. Like, I never thought I would be on the phone with you. I have messaged you I don't know how many times before. And he was like, I even went through your profile and liked all your pictures thinking I'd catch your attention, and you didn't even say nothing. You're just so beautiful, and you're just so this and so that. I don't like it. Like, I get it. Like, the first couple of seconds is, okay, thank you. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, it's overkill. I'm so regular and down to earth and cool. It don't take a whole lot to impress me. I just be normal. I'm normal, you know. Just approach me like you would want somebody to approach your sister. You know what I'm saying? No, yes.
No.
You want, so how do you feel about a guy that just walk up to your sister like, damn baby, you look so good I can eat your ass? So how do you feel about that?
You asking me directly?
Yeah.
Of course I don't like that.
So
but that's my sister. That's not, you know what I mean?
Do you want somebody to blatantly disrespect her? Like, I've had guys that tried to talk to me that I was unattracted to, or maybe I just wasn't in a great mood that day and didn't want to talk. And I ain't never, nobody be like, who the fuck you talking to? You know, I'll be like, no thank you, babe. You know, or keep it moving. Well, fuck you too then, fat bitch. Like, you didn't have to talk to me like that. Talk to me nice. Talk to me regular. It don't take a lot.
Does the fat bitch thing bother you?
No, I've been fat all my life, but you ain't gotta talk to me like that.
Okay.
And you don't gotta call me a bitch. Like, universally, to be called a bitch is offensive. Do I take it personal? No, I don't. It's just like, I ain't gonna say it's just like calling me pretty, because that is a compliment. And actually, for some women, probably to even be called fat is a compliment. But for me, it's disrespectful. Don't disrespect me. So I won't take it to the heart, but we can't be friends afterward. You can't come over and apologize like, baby, I was tripping, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't mean that.
I'm so sorry for calling you a fat bitch. Can I eat your ass?
No.
Can I eat your ass to make it up?
Unequivocally, no. You
were telling me you had your own lip gloss line.
Yes.
Talk about the lip. What's up with the business?
I am 1000% a procrastinator. I need to finish getting it together, but the line is called Lip Gloss Boss.
Okay.
I started making it myself, like, because I felt like I wanted this product to be near and dear to me. I wanted to know exactly what was in it. I didn't want no bull crap. I didn't want it to be like thin and watery. You wouldn't understand. But
I don't.
So women would understand. Like, you want a good, smooth consistency. Nothing too thick where your lips is sticking together like you put some honey in your lips or something. I wanted it to be vegan. I wanted to know everything. I wanted to be hands-on. I want to create the color and everything. So that's how I started off. And then after the first couple of batches, I'm like, this is some bullshit. Like,
what was bullshit about it?
Just the time it takes to get it all together, from the product to product, from the mica, the colors, I've gotten so far away from it, I forget the name of the products that I was using, but it was a lot of natural stuff that I used as well. But to put it all together, mixing, trying to get the right, exact color, trying to get enough little sparkle in there. I was like, this ain't for me. It's too much. Then trying to get it in the little tube to make sure you get it inside of there. Put the stick in there for all the shit to come back out because you put too much in there. Like, I I found a couple of vendors that had the same outlook as me, that their product was along the lines of what I wanted. I think I kind of got stuck when it came to naming the colors, and I kind of just put it down.
Sexy Red named her shit after STDs. I don't think you should have a big ass problem.
But
with
you know
names.
what's wild? Sexy Red, I got a love-hate relationship with her, but
She's wild.
there is a age gap between us, so I guess at my age, when Lil' Kim was hot, as raunchy as she was, I liked that shit. So I'm not gonna judge her, you know, because she's not for my age group. But those color lines, the colors for...
You ain't fucking with chlamydia.
No. Or nut. Or none of the other ones.
Syphilis.
Like,
all I really know was chlamydia.
No, yeah, she got like this cloudy color called nut. And I'm like, girl, why? But I guess if I was... Nah.
She being true to herself.
Yeah.
I don't know what herself is, but she being true to it.
Well, if we had to judge from just the names of her lip gloss, then it's a lot to take from that. I like her to a degree. Like, her music is not for me, but I ain't gonna lie, you know, I didn't been in the car singing "Fuck My Baby Daddy," you know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Miami, so I ain't gonna act like I hate her. She got a couple lines that kind of catch you because it's catchy, but...
Speaking of Miami, you was telling me that you traveled a lot. Where all have you been, and where do you want to go next?
I go to a lot of the same places. So I've been to Florida, different parts of Florida a bunch of times. And Miami is in Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Orlando. I've been to Orlando so many times. I've been to Punta Cana.
Where's that at?
Punta Cana is in the DR.
Oh, word? Let me find out. Okay. Well, go ahead.
So yeah, I got my passport, but I don't have as many stamps as I would like to have. I plan to put at least 2 on there this year. I want to go to some part of Mexico. It's a lot of these here.
Them niggas be making money.
And I can tell.
Them niggas making dumb cheese on everything.
Yeah.
So you went to the DR.
I want to go to... Gosh, I had set up a trip for it, but I didn't make it. I missed my flight.
Where?
I have to look at my email to tell you.
You don't even know where you was gonna go?
I can't think of the name of it right this moment, just because you asked me. I've been to Georgia. I've been to Texas. I used to live in Texas. I used to live in Georgia as well.
What part of Texas?
Houston.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah. I think I want to reside in Georgia again. You
want to be buried in Georgia?
That's so final, but maybe. My son, I know he doesn't want to stay in Michigan forever, so I don't want him to leave me either, but I know he got to grow and go, so I am going to allow him to. I'm not going to discourage him. So I think wherever he end up is probably... But then again, he's so young, you know, he might be jumping around. So I don't know. Definitely out of the north. I'm going to come out of the north and go south. I'm over the winters. I'm over the cold. So Fayetteville, Georgia. That's what it was.
Okay.
That's where I used to live, Fayetteville, Georgia. Cali, here now.
Okay.
I think that's it. Like I said, I go to a lot of the same places multiple times.
Where do you want to go?
Next trip, first week of April, we're going back to Birmingham, Alabama. I want to go to Jamaica.
Okay.
I want to go to Jamaica.
You go down there and get blood?
I don't smoke.
For real? Edibles?
Occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah. I have nothing against people who smoke. I just don't know how. Like, I have never grasped the concept of smoking. Like, I felt so stupid every time I tried it. Like, okay, so I put it in my mouth and then do what? Then I'm just holding. Like, my friend, like, swallow it, but don't. Then I'm dying because I can't breathe, coughing like crazy. Then I guess what was high at that time. But so smoking is not for me because I can't quite grasp the concept.
Man, do the edible then. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
So edibles, I will do edibles occasionally. So my problem with getting high is because I'm a real parent, I don't have enough time to be high. Like, I have real responsibilities that I have to be coherent for. So I pretty much only doing when I'm out of town, and only a little bit because I'm scared to get too high. So like,
you got some demons.
Like, you can't unhigh your high. Like, you can't drink enough water to get rid of it. It has to play out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It has to wear off. and I don't like it. Like one time I was at home just chilling by myself. I didn't have to pick the kids up this day in particular, and just so happened I had to go pick my daughter up. I'm just at home. I don't know if I was sulking or what, but just had a little piece of edible. Next thing I know, they like, you gotta come and pick your daughter up. I'm like, okay. What is a 7-minute trip probably took me 27 minutes because I'm on the freeway doing 27 miles an hour. And then it was just so much going on. It was raining. The windshield wipers sounded so loud. I'm literally turning my radio down, trying to turn down the sound of the windshield wipers. Like, that's too much responsibility.
That should have opened you up. Yeah. They make you aware of every goddamn thing.
Yeah, like the car just be moving too fast, but it ain't going nowhere type of thing. So I like edibles, but it's nothing that I do often. Like, I'm too responsible for that.
Okay. No, I feel that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to take like you know how thin fruit by the foot is? You got to cut it like that. Yeah.
Nah, yeah. I do want to like have enough time to just bask in it, you know, but it's never really like that for me.
Okay, so we talked about the thirst. We talked about your niggas. We talked about your kids. How about cooking? Because in my experience, I've noticed that pretty women can't cook.
Oh. No.
So what's your dish?
Oh my gosh. I don't really feel like I have I think everything I cook is absolutely fucking delicious.
But what's your main though? What's your this is my
it would
best
have to
dish.
be something so I just feel like everybody can't make like really good greens, right? My grandmother and my great grandmother taught me how to cook. So that's always a hit.
You don't hear too many people say no shit like that.
Right? So some people be like, oh, I'm about to make some chicken Alfredo with the shrimp, you know, some lamb chops or something like that. Like, I could do all of that. I could just say I'm a great cook. I don't have like a go-to dish, but I
okay,
think
I give it to you like
good.
this. There's nothing your kids be like, oh, mom, make that again.
So my son just had me to make some rasta pasta for him. He loves that. He also loves my chicken Alfredo. My kids, all three of my children are allergic to seafood. So, except the baby, like she can eat the bougie seafoods, crab, lobster, oyster, stuff like that. But she can't have like catfish, salmon, stuff like that.
Tilapia.
No, I won't even eat that. I'm scared to eat tilapia. But
I know some niggas that will fuck tilapia up.
It's a thing. I went to a party recently and they had this big ass macaroni pan full of tilapia, just because it's a man-made fish. But I don't even want to open that door because there's so many man-made products like broccoli that people eat, and I absolutely love broccoli, but it's just something about a fake fish. Like, this thing was alive. First of all, it was fake, and y'all made it real somehow, and now it's swimming and you catching it and killing it and cooking it. And so there was a point where I didn't know that. And somebody was like, girl, I bought this tilapia. Try it, right? Tried it. Tastes good, right? Fish is pretty much what you make it as far as your seasoning. Seasoned it up pretty good, I guess. Maybe some pink Himalayan sea salt and some garlic powder.
Fancy ass salt.
Oh, well, I like pink Himalayan sea salt.
Pimp politic and Himalayan salt.
What? Salt. And, you know, just the good stuff. And it tastes good. But then it was always something about it. Like, I never heard of this fish growing up. Like, where'd this come from? So then I started to do a little research on it. I'm like, made in a plant. Like, y'all just mixed some shit up one day and called it tilapia and made it come alive. Like, how did y'all do it? And then you killed it and cooked it. So one time my son had asked me something about some tilapia, and I'm like, no, I don't eat that. He's like, why not? I'm like, because after I learned it, then I started to feel like the fish was coming back alive in my stomach. Like I could feel it moving around or something. And I know it was all in my head, but I couldn't do it no more. But yeah. So anyway, no tilapia for any of us.
So the rasta pasta is
one
of the big ones.
One of the good ones. Steak. My kids love steak.
How do you make your steak?
From how the rarity of it? Like,
yes.
I like my medium rare.
Okay.
Yeah, I like medium and bloodier. This is not for me.
Okay.
Like, and they say it's not blood, right?
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like some type of juice or whatever. Fuck that. That shit is blood. I'm not eating it.
I had a rare steak one time by accident.
Oh, listen, I was just about to say why until you said by accident.
It was an accident. So we was at Gallagher's.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered a well-done steak. My homeboy ordered a steak burger, but he wanted his rare.
You eat your steak well done?
Yes, I do. All right.
That's exactly what you're going to have to do to eat it.
Hey,
my thing
you don't get a
is
jaw like this without chewing something.
Yeah, you got a nice little jawline.
You see it.
No.
Look, we talking about me now. We talking about you.
Yeah, but just let me say this before we get off of you.
All right.
If you're gonna order a well done steak, order a burger, because that's all it is. It's a burger. You're gonna have to step over to the dark side one day. But anyway,
I've been over there. This is my dark side story. So my man's ordered a rare done burger. I ordered a well done steak. They got it mixed up and gave him a well done burger and gave me a rare steak. So I'm like,
he wanted a rare burger?
Yeah. So
what kind of animal is he?
African.
Oh.
You know, we do everything different depending on what type of nigga you at and the niggerish location.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to make a big deal out of it. I'm just gonna eat it. I was basically eating steak gum that day. That was, I'm just like, bro, this is horrible.
But when you cut into it and you seen how pink it was,
yeah,
it didn't turn you off like right there.
It did, but I had never had a rare steak before.
Oh, so you like, let me try it.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I was just giving it a try. Yeah, never again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could blow a bubble with that steak. That was terrible.
Yeah, no.
What about the music? What you listening to right now?
Music, I mean, I can't tell you, like, I really pay attention to a lot of stuff that's on my playlist is older.
No, what
music.
Is it? No, we talking about you. What you listen to?
A little Betty Wright.
Betty Wright?
Yeah. Clean up woman.
Well, I don't know who Betty Wright is.
What?
I might know a song, but I don't know that name.
Oh. Well.
But go ahead. No, this is you.
You know, some Mary, little old Mary when she was, not feeling so well.
When she really couldn't dance.
Could she ever? Could she ever? That's like her signature though. Like, even though she can't. Gotta love Mary for who she is. I love her dance, even though she can't. But there was Happy Mary and then there was Strung Out Mary. So.
Well, I don't know the difference. I wasn't in the Mary J. Blige like that.
Okay. Well, your fans will know, I'm sure.
Okay.
I hope. Mary, when she was...
Your fans will know.
So, Mary was strung out for a minute, and that's when all the good music,
What, on the drugs or on the nigga?
Both.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But go ahead.
Yeah. Then when she got happy, then, the music wasn't so great anymore. Still a Mary fan, though, but wasn't the go-tos. But, what else is on my playlist? Oh... little 2 Chainz. I kind of got it mixed up. Got some 2 Chainz on there. Snow Allegra.
Okay.
I know I got a Bruno Mars on there from a conversation me and my brother was having.
What song?
I don't know the name of it, but the one he be like, this bitch got.
Oh, that shit! I fucks with that. That shit's hilarious.
So I know
Smoking Out the Window.
Smoking Out the Window, yes. Smoking Out the Window. Yep. Lil SZA.
Okay.
Jasmine Sullivan.
You had a side chick experience?
I wasn't the side chick.
Cause I always heard that SZA was side chick music.
I've heard people say that. I don't know her story though, like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I listened to I Hate You. I listened to that whole song for the first time. Yo, that shit is hilarious. Hey, I don't know how women hear that song, but yo, as a dude, that song is hilarious.
Like, this bitch is crazy. Huh?
No. She's mad as hell. Somebody really hurt her ass. Yeah. That's how I'm taking it. Because in the chorus, she says, "If you wonder if I hate you, I do." Right, but at the end, she be like, if I hate you, fuck you." That shit had me crying.
Yeah, I think a lot of women felt it to some degree. Janae Aiko. She got a little...
All I know her for is Eating Groceries and Pussy Fairy.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, Pussy Fairy is a good one. And Triggered.
Triggered?
Yeah. Triggered is a good one. Definitely probably sent some women through some stuff. For me, it did. So, yeah, just kind of good early 2000s.
What's the girl's name that made Hotels?
Jasmine Sullivan.
That's a damn shame you know that fast.
And if you ask me anything else about anybody else, I probably will not be able to answer it that fast. But the funny thing is, I had took an assignment out in Chicago, and that was like right when that album had came out, so I listened to it all the way to Chicago from Detroit, and that's when I learned the most of those songs.
Okay.
So I thought that was a good album, honestly.
I've had that sent to me by multiple women.
Oh, which song in particular?
I don't know, just different songs. I'd have to look through my messages to tell you the exact song, but it's been different songs off that album.
What'd you do to them?
I ain't do nothing.
Oh.
This was like, I heard this song and it's like, because I'm a big music buff too, right? So they'll be like, oh, well, I listened to Girly and this came out and this song related to something that I went through in my life.
Okay.
I did have one song sent to me. This woman said it reminded her of me, but I'd have to look it up to tell you.
Oh.
I got it. I'll let you know what it is.
Okay. Yeah. Jazz got some good songs on there. There is an interlude song on there though that I just totally disagree with. So are you into that album at all?
All I know is that it's like green or something.
It is like a yellowish.
I don't know.
Highlighter green.
I don't know nothing about it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't get into it.
I mean, you get into it for the motherfuckers that's watching.
Oh, well, so for the Hotels album, there's an interlude where it sounds like it's a bunch of like aunties and nieces and maybe a grandma sitting at the table, and they're saying like, you gotta be a hoe for your husband because he wouldn't chose you if you weren't. Like you won't get the things you asking for if you don't. And I get where they're going with that, but the premise of it all is, no, I'm gonna get what I asked for because that's what I asked for, and he chose me as his wife because he wanted me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would have to hear it again because I was like unequivocally knowing I was one of the only ones who felt that way. You make me want to go to it now. It's a very short.
Based on what you just said, I understand what they're saying because real shit, like if you fucking, most niggas is gonna do a lot.
I'm already your wife.
Okay,
though.
you my wife.
Chosen.
You my wife, yes. But are you fucking?
Why did you marry her if she is not?
Please, I didn't fucking been dating and it was just we could paint the walls with this nut. The relationship started and it just stopped. You're expected to wash dishes and all this. No,
the woman.
No, me. I'm expected to wash dishes or I'm not gonna get no ass. You got me fucked up. In my opinion, to use sex as a weapon against me, I don't know about the next man, but use it against me, you gonna get your ass cheated on. Straight up. You're not gonna withhold that from me and think I'm gonna be cool with it.
I feel like when women are withholding sex, it's because you have done something to her. And she probably feels like this is the only punishment that'll hurt you enough that I will get my point across. So how long could a woman go holding out before you walk into another woman's vagina?
It depends on how much I like you.
Okay.
Let's just say I like you the most. It's 100% like. I go about a year and a half. About a year and a half.
That's a long time.
You know what I'm saying? I like you.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cheat. I got so much goddamn patience. I'm just starting to let friends go. This ain't about me. This is your interview.
I'm gonna have to interview you one day.
Okay. I gotta talk about your teeth.
Okay.
Your teeth are crazy.
And I just learned that crazy means good.
Layman terms, I think your teeth are very beautiful. They're very appealing to the eye.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? What you use?
Crest.
How long you use your toothbrush
Colgate.
before you get a new one?
Well, since I have a small child, I am I am changing my toothbrush out more than I appreciate. Technically, you're supposed to do it every 6 months, or 3 to 6 months, depending on how often you do it.
6 months, I feel like it's a long ass time.
It is. But the dentist tell you change your toothbrush every 6 months. But once you get older and you start to learn about germs and stuff like that, you do want to change your toothbrush out more often than that. So, yeah, about every 3 months, sometimes every 3 weeks, depending on if she knocked it on the floor or not.
Do you wet your toothpaste on the toothbrush, or do you just squirt it in your mouth and wet it with saliva?
I wet my toothpaste. I put it on my toothbrush and I stick it in the water and then I brush my teeth.
I just heard that. That's what I wanted to ask somebody that.
Oh, that's
okay. You definitely don't smoke no weed though, because your gums are pink as hell.
No, I don't smoke.
I can see that. Yeah, your gums are super pink.
Nope, don't smoke.
And you ain't got that black lip neither.
Oh no.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. You know exactly what you're talking about.
Like you've been kissing. Your niggas was a piece of coal for 10 years.
Nope. I brush my teeth sometimes twice a day. I can't lie. Somebody get up on here. You're supposed to do it at least 2 or 3 times a day or after every meal. I do not depend on...
dentists straight up say I don't even do it after every meal, so I ain't even gonna hold you on that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not about to lie to you. Sometimes I will though, depending on like if I ate something with heavy garlic, you just have to. But yeah. Thank you for the compliment.
On everything.
My teeth are real. And I had this smile before it was popular. Before they started buying it. Somebody commented on one of my pictures that I posted and said nice veneers.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And I'm like, what?
No, your teeth ain't.
I have these.
Veneers are like unnaturally white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't got that.
No. I would like for my teeth to be whiter, but they
ain't bad.
Yeah, no, I like them. They good enough.
You know what I'm saying? I just got new eyes too, so.
Right, Mr. 2015.
But I think that might be it. Oh yeah, we did this too.
I fall for you every time I try to resist you. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is in the visions on replay. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think you wish you away, but we don't really want to. I just wanna get away and sit right next to you. I don't wanna kiss you. Yeah, I just wanna feel you. Feel you. I want you around.
Before we get up out of here, is there anything that you want to say you feel like had to be said, or you want to just make sure you get off your chest?
So because, I guess IG is the focal point of who Honey Mustard is. I think men need to stop sending women dick pics. We are not impressed. And if you are going to send it, draw a happy face on it. Put a hat on the tip, like a little cute hat or something. Like, make it different. You seen one, you seen them all. They don't all look the same, but they're not that far off. Or just don't. Like, just don't.
How many dick pics are you getting where that's your ending? Like, God damn.
I have received... I'm so happy that Facebook I mean, not Facebook, but I'm so happy that Instagram finally recognized that people who you don't talk to a lot is starting to come into your inbox and send you things like that. So when you open it up, it says images blurred and you have to like approve it to look at it. And I think it's like y'all knew this was a dick pic. Like, why did y'all even send it to me blurred? So I do not unblur pictures anymore. And it just be like, I'm sorry, I'm interviewing you again.
You're good.
I've never received a dick pic from you. But if you are a dick pic sender, what do men, or if you have men that are dick pic senders, what do men hope to accomplish from sending dick pictures?
I don't send dick pics.
Okay, good.
So I honestly am the worst person to ask this question.
Okay. So you don't have dick pic sender friends?
If I do, we don't talk about that.
So hopefully one of your next interviews, if it's a dude, can you throw that question in there? Ask them. Is that gay?
That's a little gay.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on who you're talking to. Like, you know, they're blurring the lines of shit nowadays.
Okay,
but to me
that's
personally,
what I had to think, like,
that's a little gay. So man, you be sitting, you be posting your dick.
So maybe
right?
I need to do interviews and ask that.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely a girl question to a dude.
Yeah, because I do want to know that. Like, what did you hope to accomplish here? You know, what am I supposed to say?
Yeah, I really feel like, honestly, you know who you need to ask? Message the nigga back that sent you the picture.
Ask them, what did you hope to accomplish?
What was you trying to do? Like,
I'm gonna do that.
Did you think this was gonna work? Like,
I'm gonna screenshot it and send it to you.
To me?
No.
Oh.
The response.
Oh, okay.
The response.
All
like,
right. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't send a dick. We're good.
I don't even want to see it. I'm not gonna make you suffer. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. In closing, that's, you know, since that's along the lines of where I come from, Instagram.
Yeah, you see, I ain't really got money like that, so I ain't just getting like random vag shots. I'm not living in this world you living in. I
don't know why a woman would randomly do that though, but
the difference though, I will say there's a difference though. I'll fuck around and be like, okay, yeah, what's up with it? You know what I mean? If I get a random coochie, I like coochie. You know what I mean? I'm real big on the coochie. So you send me some coochie, like, as long as it ain't too chipped ham, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a response. No white girls.
No white girls?
Hell no.
Oh.
No, you ain't know that? Mm-mm. Oh no, I'm black for real. Fuck the bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm black for real. Yeah, no white girls.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. Nobody under 200 pounds neither.
Gotta be 2 something to do something.
I was saying that way before that nigga got anything.
Who did it come from?
It came from Shannon Sharp.
Oh.
180 you ain't a lady. What do we say? 180 you ain't a lady. 200 something.
2 something to do something.
2 something to do something. But that also was out before him too. Somebody else said that.
Yeah,
I heard that from a long time ago.
It originated from, but I have a Facebook friend who says it.
Hold on one second. Okay, so we was talking about, before we was rudely interrupted by the ice cream truck. We was talking about how you don't like the dick pics. Is there anything else you want to say?
Nah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, this was Miss Honey Mustard. Go ahead and tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at Callherhunnymustard. Honey, Hunny.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about that. We're going to put it on the screen.
Okay.
We're going to have it real nice on the screen.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Callherhunnymustard at IG.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, hey, I appreciate this. Was Intimate Ghetto Sessions number 6 with Miss Callherhunnymustard. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me. Next time I'm interviewing you.
Okay.
All right.
All right.